back. You guys want to watch a movie on the lake?
Sure.
We got the screen right there.
Yeah.
Nice.
What's playing?
Whatever we want. I have HBO Max. I have
Cool.
Disney. I have everything.
I couldn't fit anything else in my bag by the time I had to bring makeup for it and like. It's like mid-size. It's a backpacker's pack. So those guys you see like going.
In this video, we are in Florida visiting some friends, and today we'll be hopping onto an airboat. We haven't ridden an airboat before, so it was very exciting. Where are we going to, Rachel?
I think we're just going for a ride.
No, like right here, right? Rolling into the area, you can see that Grubhub restaurant. Seeing that, I'm already excited for some food later. I also heard that crocodile meat is popular here in the area and wanted to try that out too.
Tell you what, I don't regret moving here. It's so much fun.
There's so many things to do, I'm sure.
I miss the surf and the food, but
So this is what we'll be riding today. It's an airboat, and hopefully it's gonna be okay. You wanna sit here? Yeah, for sure. When starting that engine, dang, it's super loud. Also, where I'm sitting, it's really high off the ground. You can really feel the vibrations and the pendulum effect as the boat bobs around the water. When starting this boat ride, one of the things that came across my mind are the seatbelts. Where are the seatbelts? Is there supposed to be seatbelts? I asked the driver and he says seatbelts are more dangerous since if the craft were to tip over, you'll be attached to the boat and more likely to drown. That's what he said anyway. And looking back, I was a little skeptical of that reasoning. But at the time, I just thought I better just hold on for dear life to the sidebars instead. As I said, this is the first time I've ridden on an airboat, and it's super cool. It was a bit scary at first when coming down that hill, but the view is very amazing. The vastness of the area, lush and green, the foliage, very picturesque. If you notice, this driver always tries to scare us by passing by these trees so closely, missing it by a narrow margin along the path. It was a little bit freaky. We were thinking, what if he hits it? Are we gonna go and fly out this boat? But overall, I'm enjoying myself. The view is beautiful. You don't get to see something like this living in Hawaii. One thing to note, there are crocodiles and snakes in the water, so that's an incentive to not get into the water for sure. He's going pretty fast in a lot of the section of this ride. That tree was so close, and he does a little bit of drifting on the airboat as well. First time he did that, you can feel the G-forces. You really feel the sense of getting thrown off. The driver often does these super fast donut turns also, which is crazy. I didn't record them since I'm busy holding on for dear life. Notice how close he goes right there? Going through these tall grass. What if there's an incoming airboat? Would you be able to see them? Great view though. As you can see, this is not a smooth ride. You can feel all the sticks, the grass, the overall terrain. Being on the high seat where I am, as I mentioned before, I could really feel that pendulum effect as well. Looking over the distance, there are some people living near this part of the marsh. There's a whole community over here. I wonder how to get around, probably with an airboat as well. He's going really fast. That's when you really gotta hold on tight on the handbar. I didn't get to record any donuts this driver does since I'm holding for dear life, but he probably has done it like 6 times so far already. Cool thing about airboats is that it can travel on land as well. And in this section here, we decided to do just that and also switch seats, which at the time I thought was a good idea. Here, I end up sitting here. Boy, was I wrong. I ended up on the lower right hand corner of the boat. At this point in the adventure, it was a lot of fun still. We were having a blast. I was sitting on another part of the boat, so it was a totally different experience. I was closer to the water edge, zooming past trees so closely was a bit crazy. It was too much fun actually. Then something happened. The driver decided to do one more donut turn. It was one too many. He hit a dry patch and boom, all of a sudden I am off my seat. I get whipped out of my seat and start rolling and tumbling. As I was rolling, my shirt gets snagged right here and I'm stuck there for a millisecond and then get thrown out of the boat. I fell out of the boat onto the swamp water as the boat back tail swings past me by less than a foot. Life flashed before my eyes literally. I was rattled. I didn't know what happened, but I just stood up. I'm all covered with swamp water and dirt, and the first thing that I thought was, where's my GoPro? Or did my phone get wet? Since all of the video of this trip was stored there. Anyway, in the end, everything was okay. I was okay. It was just minor. It turned out no serious injury, just minor scrapes and bruises. We continued on with the ride, and we ended up on that grub pub restaurant back at the lunch site. I worked up an appetite for sure on that one and had some scrumptious crocodile poppers after. The driver felt bad, and he decided to buy our meal in the end. Crazy trip for sure.
Really alligator? Is it really alligator?
Yeah.
No ways.
I told you I was going in for the kill.